fairy tale. A Changeling, the Dreaming Chronicle, currently set in 1200s Constantinople. Uh, when last we left our Motley, the new Motley leader, Rosa, had been invited to meet with another supernatural leader of the city, one Micah Vikos in the nearby Obertus Monastery. On the way there, however, they encountered some angry monks and a Dantean. So, at this point in Changeling history, uh, you would not be super aware of what a Dantean is, just that there are some changelings who come back wrong, who reincarnate very, very poorly. And they commit some sort of sin against the dreaming, against the Cthane in general, and they get a brand somewhere on their hand or their face. This particular individual has a face brand, which marks him, ironically enough, as an iconoclast. Uh, so he is compelled to destroy items of the dreaming, including other changelings. And he is fomented a brawl between two different orders of monks. He himself is wearing robes that you would recognize as belonging to the Order of Reason, the super kind of anti supernatural group you encountered last season in Wales. So, him and his order of Roman Catholic monks are brawling with a bunch of Greek Orthodox monks. There is a burning church behind you, and all this glamour you can feel being destroyed as icons and stained glass and mosaics, just beautiful architecture, go up in flames. So our cat Puka did what she could and managed to save 3 icons when the Dantean spotted her. And so that's where we left it last week. So to set the stage for how it, where everyone is, Al Asfa and Mercutio, and unfortunately, Rob is not with us tonight. He's cheating on us with a different game. We love him anyway. uh, so, Mercutio and Al Asfa are up on the roof where you can see this happening. And so, down on the ground, you have the Dantean in the middle of these fighting monks with the burning church at his back. Not too far away from him normally, but on the other side of these fighting monks is Sakea with a couple icons under her shoulder. And so still on the ground and a little farther away is Rosa. Does that sound where we left all of it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so the last thing that you saw was this Dantean. He took a knife out of his belt, and it looks like he's got a couple more. And he drew the blade across his tongue. And he drew blood, and it seems as though that blood changed one of the properties of the knife to cold iron.
Oh boy.
He's fighting for keeps.
Yep.
Well, I guess that'll make 2 of us then.
So, shall we start with initiative?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
So remind me how I calculate that.
You roll 1d10, and then you add the lowest of either your wits or dexterity.
Of dice?
No, so this is the, like,
Oh,
you only
points.
roll 1 dice and then add
5.
the numbers. Okay.
So it's 1d10 plus 2 for me because my dexterity is ridiculously high.
So the lowest between wits and dex.
Yep.
So I got
So 8 plus 2 equals 10.
Nice.
Nice.
So, what did you get, Tori?
I got a 6.
Okay, so let me enter this into my rough combat tracker.
Like this is the first time we got to. Oh,
Ooh.
So, unfortunately, Mr. Dantain rolled a 9, so his initiative is 12.
Fuck.
I'm about to get stabbed.
he's good. A lot of. The lowest score is 3. Dang.
Okay, so to make sure I got this right, Zakea, you're on 10. Rosa, you're on 6. I'll ask for you're on 5.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so the first thing he's going to do is he's going to throw the dagger at Zakea.
Oh no.
I'm going to attempt to dodge that. Is that athletics plus dexterity?
Yes.
So 8 dice.
Wait, does this mean that Alasfa's just as dexterous and athletic as... That's weird. Unless, wait, do you have 4 in dexterity and 4 in athletics?
1. If it had botched, it would have probably gone through the icons and me.
Yeah.
So what did you get?
I got 2 successes once I subtracted the botch.
Oh, okay. Well, he only rolled 1 success. So, so he throws the dagger. You manage to sort of duck out of the way, and you see it clatter to the cobblestones, and whatever properties that he sort of invested it with the power of cold iron, you can see those start to slowly fade away.
Okay, so as I'm next up, if I used Wayfair, would I be able to basically jump straight into his face? Or would it be better to use my 1 point of Dragon's Ire to try to make it extremely painful? Because I'm going to attack him with my tiny knife for
Okay.
a blinding cut over the eyes. More or less like I was giving him a cat scratch.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay, would that be dexterity times...
Let's see. Athletics, I think.
Okay, so that's 8 dice again. So that's 2 exceptionals, 2 regular successes. So let's re-roll 2 of those dice. One of them got eaten by a botch, and one of them was no success. So I got 2 successes total, and then a botch, 8-1. That was awful.
Oh no. So how many total successes?
Crap. Having to re-roll dice is a little hard when it vanishes them off the app. So, what about the special?
So you got 2 regular successes, and then 2 exceptional successes.
And then I re-rolled them, and one turned into a nothing, and the other one turned into a botch, so 1 success.
Okay. So, but you still rolled those other 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So that would be 3 successes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, roll your strength for damage, and then add the 3 dice you got from your successes.
Okay, so me. And I rolled a 9, an 8, and a 6, so 3 successes.
Okay.
Plus, there was the 3 successes that I got there. Should I be keeping track of what's on the dice scores?
What do you mean by that?
Is it just success or not that matters, or do I need to know what the numbers are?
No, just success or not matters.
So that went into it with 6 total, if you count the previous ones.
You rolled 6 successes?
No, I rolled 3, and then you said to add for the previous one. 3
Oh,
successes.
you add those
3
to your
dice.
dice pool.
Oh, okay. So I needed to roll 5 total?
Yes.
All right, let me roll 2 more. And it canceled itself out because I got a 9 and a botch. So that's
Oh, no.
3 total.
Okay, 3 successes. All right, so he's gonna roll the soak. That's a lot of 1s and 0s.
Well, the 0s are good, the 1s are bad, right?
Or the other way around.
I mean, it depends from whose perspective. Okay, so he only got 1 success on that. So you jump at him. He manages to sort of lift his arm to try and block you. And you feel that underneath his robe, he is wearing chainmail. But because you were going for the face, you managed to get him really good across the face for, now was it 2 successes? Yes. Okay, and so are you gonna trying to stay hanging on to him?
No, I'm a cat. It's in my best bets to get out of grapple range of him again because I'm a dexterity related character.
Okay.
One can assume dramatic backflips, etc., back away from him like the little acrobat I am, and sassy dialogue about remember me?
Okay. So you sail through the air, claw this guy across the face, and so as you land, I'm not going to make you roll for this, but you just sort of manage to duck out of the way, out of the monks who are in the middle of a pretty intense fist fight right now.
Yes. Path, 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 path.
Okay, and so next in initiative order, that would be Rosa.
Cool. Real quick, monk-wise, are they religious like the Templars? Like they would recognize my outfits?
Yes.
Like in a good way?
Well, half of them.
Okay.
The Roman, well, so the Roman Catholics are probably going to be fairly friendly to you. Greek Orthodox, less friendly, but the Templars are still respectable as far as they're concerned.
And are they with this guy, or this guy just is fighting while they're also fighting?
I will give you perception plus either politics or leadership.
Okay. Oh, leadership's much better.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 3 successes.
Okay. Yes. So you can definitely sort of pick out little like body language clues and what everybody's wearing. Yes, this Dantain is commanding the Roman Catholic monks.
And Dantain-wise, sorry, I have to ask a lot of questions. I'm not as
Nope, that's totally fine.
Are they, good leaders type of thing, or do the she kind of be like, hey, if I can probably trump his ability to.
So Dantain are still changelings, and so you can tell that this guy is a red cap.
Right.
And so you would assume, as a commoner, he's a shit leader. But that would be based on like your own kith biases.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to attempt to use Chronos so that he forgets when his turn is. Is that a possibility?
Oh, goodness.
His turn?
That is really clever. How much Chronos do you have?
I only have 1, so I can. I'm the ward. I was trying to look it up. I was like, what can I do?
It's okay.
And it looks like I can make him kind of lose track of time, but not like remember something different or anything right now.
Okay. Do you have the Fey realm?
Yes, affinity.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Yeah, go for it. So,
Cool.
roll your art and your realm together. Uh, you could, if you want to do a bunk, which is like a little gesture or ritual. Let's see. So his banality is really high. The banality of the church location is not. So those would cancel each other out. Yes, and so it is your affinity realm, so that brings the difficulty down to 7. You could try using a bunk to bring that down even more. Because it's Chronos, you would want to do something like something time related.
Interesting. Um, a gesture that is time related?
You have like an hourglass on your belt or something you could flip over?
Yeah, or you
Okay.
could recite a little counting rhyme.
Okay. I'm actually like, oh my gosh. This is actually hard for me. Why is this hard? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, forget it's your turn door. So horrible. I can't think of one right now. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, yeah, you
Not
could
as
do like
cool as how I felt coming up with that.
you're still cool. It's fine. I mean, you could do something like 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, hit the floor.
Ah, that's, much more creative. That's why you're the game master. And I'm a mere peasant of a sheep.
Oh no, you're beautiful.
You run the freehold.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. But yes, okay, yes. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, hit the floor.
Okay, so that will bring it down by another 1. So now your difficulty would be 6.
Oh, I'm so clever. Okay. Guys, I was on difficulty 8 before, so I guess that
Hell
could be
yeah.
why I suck at this game.
Yeah.
So this is great. And you said affinity plus the Chronos art?
Yeah, so your realm plus your art, you roll that number of dice and you are looking for 6s.
Ooh, I only got 1 success.
Only one thing above 6? Damn.
Yeah, guys. The struggle's real. But I only had 3 dice, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, when you do 1 Chronos.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him a roll to resist. Uh, he did fairly well on that. So, uh, so you invoke your aspect of the dreaming to try and get him to lose track of his turn. You can tell that it didn't quite work, and now his attention's on you.
Oh, brilliant.
Cool. Before I end my turn, am I allowed to speak?
Yes.
And with my typical retinue and like sovereign type of capabilities, am I able to kind of draw? I would like to draw the attention that my side of the monks should be. Well, actually, I would like to draw the attention of all the monks. So I'm gonna.
Okay. So you've already cast.
Right.
You've already cast a cantrip this turn.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to use sovereign again. But yeah, you can yell something like "Stop disgracing the cross on your robe."
Gotcha. Yes, that's kind of something that is just speaking wise that like people already know that I have power and dignity, and maybe it's distracting. Maybe.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to roll again, right?
Right. Okay.
Yes, yeah. You monks, stop disgracing the cross on your robe.
Okay. So some of them look up and like glance over at you, but the other ones are too busy in the fight. So like a couple of them look up and then like, oh shit, and duck a fist.
Oh well.
Okay. It is now Al Asfa's turn.
Well, the good thing about his attention being on Rosa is that it's not on me. And,
This is true.
you know, as much as I'd like to take his head off with a scimitar, he's wearing mail, and so mechanically it probably makes no difference, or in fact hurts me. But I'm going for the dagger. Let's see what this guy's got. I'm gonna try to stick him.
Okay.
That's, strength melee?
So you are throwing a knife at him?
I am running at him and stabbing him.
Okay, so you are on a roof?
Oh, okay. Then
'Cause,
let's do this. Then I will do skycraft on the prop crafted tool, the knife, to
Okay.
make it go hella fast. And I'm gonna throw that knife like straight through him. How do I do that?
Okay, let me look up Skycraft.
Here, I have it open. Oh wait, I had Dragon's Ire open because I was trying to determine whether I should use that or Skycraft. It is under Hurricane Speed, the Trollkern. You want the Count's Blade? Fetch, he cries, hurling. Use the realm to determine who or what is enchanted. If he's not, each success reduces. Okay, reduces the object's weight by half and doubles the distance thrown, pushed, or otherwise impelled. The person is targeted can raise their initiative by 1 each round, and for 2 successes, raise her dexterity by 1. Cantrip lasts until the changeling's glamour in rounds. Okay.
See, so what page are you looking at?
220.
Okay. So I would say that yes, you could do this, but it would have to be thrown.
Yes, that's what I'm throwing the dagger at incredible speed.
So one of your own knives?
Yeah.
Oh,
one of my
okay.
own
I
knives.
thought you were trying to throw the knife that he threw.
Oh no, I got a bunch of daggers. We're good.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, go for it.
So do I roll Skycraft plus?
Yeah, your Skycraft, plus prop. And so same thing that we did. So target location cancel out. Is prop your affinity realm?
Prop crafted tool. My affinity realm. I'm not 100% sure what that means.
Each kith gets their own affinity realm.
Okay.
Your affinity realm as a troll would be Fae, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, so your difficulty right now is 8. If you wanted to cast this using a bunk, that would bring the difficulty down depending on the bunk.
So I only have 2 successes right now. Yeah, I only have 2 successes.
Okay.
I think it literally would have been better had I not used a cantrip and just thrown the knife normally. I have a higher dice pool.
Well, no, so this roll right now is just to enchant the dagger.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
Yes. And so with 2 successes, that's all you need. And so now it's a little tiny bladed bullet.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Gotta shoot this
So-
guy with a knife.
Yeah, so I will. Let's say that your 2 successes would count for damage dice.
Okay, so I'll roll for the throwing of the knife.
Yep, so that would be dexterity plus athletics.
Oh, okay. Here, let me just do that then.
If you botch, I suppose you skewer some monks.
Okay, 3,
Pretty much, yes.
6,
The ones I distracted. What?
5. 5.
5 successes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
3 10s, 3 8s, but 2 1s.
Okay, that's impressive. Alright, So, yeah. So roll your strength plus those 5 dice plus the other 2 that you got from the cantrip.
5 plus those 5 dice. 12. I love this. 6. Oh, 7, and it's rolling again. And a 1, it's down to 6.
Okay, 6 successes.
Oh, wait, my phone's brightness is too high. Just a second.
Alright, so,
This
he's
is
gonna roll the soak.
obscene. This is obscene. Look at those numbers.
Wow. Wow. I wish my Onyx Path liked me as much as it likes you.
Oh, he's doing really well on his soak. There's a 10 there.
Oh boy.
Alright, so he soaked 5 of that. So you did 6 total damage?
Yes.
Okay.
5 of that. Nice. Oof.
Yeah.
This guy is scary.
Yeah.
Good.
So you throw the dagger, and I'm gonna say that, you can sense sort of that his chainmail does block some of the damage,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also something about him that made your cantrip less effective.
Okay. So maybe I should just get up in his face and punch him next round.
So you, if you want to get down off the roof, you will need to take a movement action to do that.
Okay. So a movement action, is that like separate? You do that. I do that my next turn.
Yeah, you'd have to spend your whole turn doing that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Wait, how high is the roof?
It's probably just a single story, so
So like a hop
10,
down
12
instead
feet?
of a climb. Like if I just jump down. Tried not to
Yeah,
break
you
my
could-
ankle.
you could do either one of those. It would just take you a whole
Okay.
round to do it.
Got it.
You could do a backflip if you want.
Hell yeah, I'll do a backflip off the roof.
He botches
I'll ask for botches,
you
breaks his neck, dies.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun playing with you.
Okay. So we are at the top of round 2.
Now he's focused on the elf.
Yes, he is. And so he. Let me look up exactly what this is. So he's gonna do a thing. Oh shit.
Oh, he just instant kills me.
No.
I don't like when you say "oh shit" when you're rolling dice at me.
Okay. So you can feel him sort of call on his own nature, and it's almost like the shadows, the ones cast by the monks, the ones cast by the burning church behind him, sort of coalesce around him, and he sort of becomes this creature of darkness and nightmare. And he points to Rosa, and he just screams out, "That is a monster who does not deserve the holy symbols she wears. After her!"
What I like to do.
Okay, and now he's going to try and intimidate you, Rosa.
All right, what do I got to roll?
So you can roll charisma plus intimidation to resist.
At what level?
You're still looking for 6s.
Okay, this is awesome. Okay, I got 3 successes.
Okay. So he got 6.
You got 6?
Yes, because he did so well trying to gather all the darkness to him. He's really scary right now.
Great.
And so you are scared of him. And now there are monks running after you. And so now I will give them an initiative roll. Okay. These guys are gonna go on 5.
I think your retinue is going to earn their keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how many dots of retinue do you have?
1.
Okay.
I have 1 in like almost everything of new cool things.
Okay, so you got one guy who can take on some of the 6 monks now coming after you, but not all of them.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
For
But
good reason.
it will take them one round to disengage from the Greek Orthodox monks that they're fighting. And then another round to get to you.
Perfect. I have time.
Yes. Okay, so Zakea, you are up.
Before I take my next action, I want to double check. When I said remember me, was there any sign of recognition?
Yes.
So he knows who I am from the looks of it?
Yes.
Okay, so the other thing I want to know, when he's coalesced in shadows, um, does that mean that, and I can make a grammar check if you need me to, he'd still be vulnerable to physical attacks, probably? Because I assume he's just making himself look big and scary.
Yeah, so he is. You know that he's casting a cantrip. You could make the Grimoire roll to know exactly which art he's invoking, but yeah, you would know that generally what he's doing is chimerical.
Okay, then knowing that he's tough and given my particular aims, while he's distracted by Rosa, I'm going to try to leap onto his back, plunge my little knife into this area where it's nice and soft, and affectionately bite his ear, but certainly hard enough to take a chunk off to see if I can get his attention, because cat.
Okay, so do you want to injure him or do you want to get his attention?
I'd like to injure him because I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay.
And also, he's not hurling cold iron right now. He'd have to get it restarted up again.
Yes.
So, I'm trying my luck to see if I can go stab, because my goal is to get him incapacitated for this fight.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to rescue my murderer by killing him horribly. That's my plan. I want to take him out and then kill him horribly for temporary instead of for permanent.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
And
So strength plus either brawl or athletics to get a hold of him.
so that's 3x3, so 6 dice. Is this something where Dragon's Ire would help at all? If it was 1 dot of Dragon's Ire and 2 dots of Actor?
You
One
would
dot of
need
Dragon's Ire and 1 dot of prop for my tiny knife.
you would need at least 1 dot of Fey to affect him.
Got it. Okay, I will keep that in mind for future. So 6 dice.
Mhm.
And rats, 1 success. Because botch just ate 1.
Okay. No, but that means that you do succeed into jumping onto him.
Yeah.
And so, let's see. Give me a strength plus melee plus that 1 dice for the damage.
So that would be 7 dice for damage.
Impressive.
Only 2 successes, but no botches this time.
Okay, and he will again roll to soak.
I don't feel that this is going to do much more than annoy him and possibly make a point.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So that's 3 10s already.
Okay, so scratch, scratch, clatter, clatter.
Yep.
Do I at least manage to give him a love nibble, if not no damage?
Yes, you can definitely nip at his ear, and you are still sort of clinging to his back because you did succeed on that roll.
Yes, and I'm a cat, and I've got a ridiculous, athletics merit, which is on what sheet? Let me look in the back of this. I'm not sure where it is, but I have that. There we go. I have perfect balance.
Okay.
That's my merit.
That might come in handy next round.
Yeah, I assume he's going to throw me into some monks.
Okay. Rosa.
Yes. My turn. Perfect.
Yep.
So he decided to call me a monster.
Yes.
That offends me.
Devil quotes scripture for his
pretty
own
offensive.
It's very offensive. I like adoration, not fear, but I am afraid of him, so I don't think I can necessarily do anything to him because of my fear of him. Correct?
It depends. It's an intimidation roll. It's not a sovereign roll, so uh, you can sort of act against him as long as you can justify it. You acting out of fear. Uh, but you should mostly be thinking of defending yourself against him.
Right, right. I think I'm less about defending against him specifically and more of the monks that are coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be able to change their opinion of me being a monster into me being an angelic figure whom they actually need to respect and worship.
Okay. So you have a lot of sovereign, right? How much sovereign do you have?
I have 4 sovereign and I have actor, prop, nature.
Okay. So these would be actor. How much actor do you have?
2.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So you could use dictum to issue a command to every to the monks. So it's got to be something clearly stated that does not seem immediately harmful. And if you succeed, they will have to do it.
Got you. Well, my whole goal is to make them not think I'm a monster, but actually like something they would never want to attack because they worship it. So I'm
Okay.
so.
So you
in that state?
you could use grandeur. That would be a little more difficult. So here is something that you could also try doing. It's a little uh, it's a little risky in that you can try unleashing your sovereign. And so what this means is that you would just declare a goal, like just one thing, uh, and call upon all the magic and power of the dreaming and direct it towards that goal. Like the big risk is that you lose control of the unleashing, and something bad may happen either in your vicinity or to you.
Okay, but not to the party, just probably me.
It depends. It
Oh.
is.
Mountain fire, for example, and that ends with people running through the city putting out all the fires everywhere, including campfires and cooking fires.
Well, I'm still kind of focused on the fact they're going to try to kill me, so I was thinking worship in general.
Oh yeah, that's not going to end badly.
I mean, it doesn't go against what she would want. Adoration sounds pretty good. And I would be targeting the humans, not Fae.
Yeah, so the one of the nice things about unleashing is that you don't actually need a realm to do it. Because you are not focusing your magic at all. You are just letting loose with the dreaming.
Okay, I would like to do it. Bring on the angel
Okay.
worship.
So roll a number of dice equal to your glamour.
Okay.
Technically, we should also include your nightmare, but that is not a rule that I've been using up till now because there's a lot of rules.
Gotcha.
So just roll your glamour.
All right. I'm so scared. I got 4. That's the highest thing I've ever got. Yeah. Oh, 5. It says 5 here. I re-rolled the 10.
Oh, okay.
It re-rolled one.
So,
Sweet.
so you rolled 5 successes.
Now I'm scared. Should
Okay.
I not?
No, yeah. So here's the risky part. You've got 4 dots in Sovereign, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you rolled more successes than you have dots in Sovereign, which means that you lose control of the magic. So the effect happens, but no longer in a way that you can control.
Perfect. The one time
Okay.
I get a good job.
Uh, so add 1 nightmare to your sheet. I guess we might as well start
Yeah, I
using.
didn't have any nightmare before.
Yeah, because I haven't really been using it because it felt like another level of complication to
Cool.
introduce. But I guess now's the perfect time to introduce it.
Perfect.
So do you say anything?
I said, I thought I had to say like a single thing. So I said,
That was for that one power, but because you're unleashing, like a lot of the same rules don't apply.
you know what? I would say stop because they were running at me. I would have said stop.
Okay. So you stand there in all of your armored Templar glory, and you are a she of Arcadia. You are uh, deathless, just beauty and power incarnate, and you command them all to stop with all the force that that entails, and you can feel it flowing through you and just dispersing out almost like an impact wave on all the monks who are coming at you. Uh, yeah, and so many of them are stunned and just uh almost start like they'll fall to their knees uh and just start babbling about how now there is a living saint among them.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be found out.
Heresy!
Um, yeah, and I suppose as a result of you losing control, you have become firmly, or rather not firmly, but you are more wrapped in the dreaming than normal, and you can see as they sort of whisper about you that you no longer that they can see your fairy mean. So they see like your shiny sparkly hair, your elven tipped ears. So they can see exactly what you are.
In Vampire, we'd call that a masquerade breach. Oh boy.
Yeah. And you know, who knows if maybe that will spill over to your companions.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, stay away from me.
The big blue Bedouin.
Oh, no.
Okay. Wow, that was cool.
Thanks, Rachel. The one time I roll good.
You're not
That's
standing,
the risk of unleashing. You want to do it well, but not too well.
What
I'm
happens
obviously
if I unleash mine?
just a bunch of other cats come out.
I mean, you can try unleashing if you want.
I'm trying to remember what mine would be.
And I had high sovereign too, and only not
Yeah.
that high glamour.
Yeah, for Wayfair, I mean, people could speed up, they could slow down. So, but it is
Not very
Alaspa's
useful,
turn.
though.
I'm gonna hop down from the roof.
Okay, so you will spend your action hopping down.
Yeah, hopping down. Yeah.
Okay, you can aim to be next to someone if you want to be closer to Rosa or to Zakea or to the guy.
I'm gonna get closer to the guy, but not close enough that I'm within immediate stabbing distance. Like, I want him to have to take a couple steps towards me at least.
Okay, so a couple rounds ago, this would have been really, really difficult because there would have been all these brawling monks in the way, but now they are like really distracted.
Yeah,
And
now
all on
they're
their
all on their
knees.
knees. Oh boy.
So you just sort of hop along the monks' heads.
Just crushing them underfoot.
All goes
Because
into
that's what would
the-
happen.
Yes.
Just their heads go into their rib cages.
No banality at all for that.
Uh-oh. I'm
Okay,
stuck.
so now it is the monk's turn. And so some of them say, it's the Blessed Virgin. We have been graced with the Blessed Virgin. And some of the other monks are like, that is obviously Saint Thecla.
Oh jeez.
And they're about to start fighting each other again.
I fucking love that. Oh, that's so.
That's awesome. That's great.
Okay.
Okay. So we are now at the top of round 3.
And I'm probably about to get hurled across the room by a angry red cap.
So what happens is that he draws another dagger, and so now he cut his own tongue at the very beginning of this combat to try and create another cantrip to try and invoke ruin, is the art he's been using.
Yeah.
So he's got blood pouring from his mouth.
Oops.
Hot.
And so he spits some of that onto another dagger. And let's see.
This is going to end very poorly for me.
Just let go, Panda. Let go.
Okay, that is actually a bad roll for him. But he does okay. All right, so he is going to now. Let me see. Oh, he's really good with that. All right, so he's got this bloody dagger in his hand, and you can see it sort of start to gently steam. It's not cold iron. He's done something else to it. And he's just gonna stab you back.
Okay, so that would be my usual ridiculous pool of dexterity plus athletics to jump away or dodge away.
Yes.
I don't think I can stay on his back and dodge those, so I'm either going to fall off or jump off.
Yes. So you can use dexterity plus athletics to sort of jump out of the way.
That is what I'm going to hope to do. So, with a dice pool of 8, one success. That's 2 botches, but 8, 2 successes.
Okay.
Well, so the good news is that he also only rolled 1 success. And ties go to the defender.
Yay!
Yeah.
Not stabbed.
Yeah, so you see him spit on the dagger. You can tell he's up to no good. You leap away just as he, like, stabs empty air.
Well,
But-
he must like me because he didn't use cold iron this time.
Yeah, well, so the one thing that you
Oh,
can
that's
see is that after he used the cold iron dagger, the effect faded almost immediately. But whatever he's done to the dagger now, it's persisting.
Maybe it's poisoned.
That is a reasonable assumption.
Who would poison a cat?
Hey, yeah, so Zakea, it is now your turn. You're up next.
I'm having no luck whatsoever getting a hold of this guy. I have a pack of icons that I need to protect. So how many of the monks are currently fighting each other over which saint it is, and how many monks are still left in the building?
There are no monks left in the building. Currently, they are bickering amongst each other.
Okay.
They haven't yet started hitting each other, but it is only a matter of moments before that starts up.
Well, I can't hurt this fellow by the looks of it. I don't have the ability to do damage. Alasfa's probably going to close rounds now. How easy would it be to get the attention of someone to round up a bucket chain? Like if I ran next door and slapped someone and be like, you, form a bucket chain. I don't have any leadership, but it seems like it would be the obvious thing to do. And if they're all fighting in front of there, they're not going to stop anyone from putting the building out.
Yeah, you've got a high charisma though, right?
I've got a charisma of 2.
Okay.
And I've got a performance of 4, so I could make it a very epic performance to get everyone's attention.
Sure. Give me charisma performance because there are a bunch of just random people who have come to watch the free show.
Okay, well, it's time for them to pay for their tickets with 6 dice. Let's see if I can convince people to put the damn church out. And I get 1 success because I keep getting botches eating. Wait, no, I got 2. So basically, the botches ate my 10s, and then I had 1 regular success.
You can re-roll 10s and then resolve what the ones.
Okay.
So I totally hate like rolling a 10 and a 1 and having them zero each other out and be like, but what could that 10 have been? So I let 10s explode and then 1s
I rolled just another botch.
Oh no.
So no one notices me because I get a net if that botch just ate my remaining success.
Oh no. Okay, so
neither a botch nor a success, it's a flat.
So what did you roll the first time?
I rolled 2 10s, 1 regular success and 2 botches.
Okay, so and then when you re-rolled the 10s, what did you get?
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Okay, so you got 3 successes and 2 1s, so you still get 1 success.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to get someone's attention to round up like a bucket chain or something.
Yeah, most of them are just sort of staring at Rosa, like crossing themselves and genuflecting at this miracle that is happening right now. But you can sort of pivot to that, like, she's here to save the church, you should help.
Smack.
Yeah, so you do get a couple people, organizing a bucket chain to try and save what they can of this church.
Yes, okay, that should keep people busy. It should also annoy the Dauntain enough that it's getting in the way of what he's trying to do.
Yes. Okay, Rosa, you're up.
I'm like, what else should I do?
There is nothing stopping you from just getting out of here. You could also hold your action, and wait to see what Alas was gonna do and see if you can support him in any way.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so
that sounds great.
You hold your action, Alasfa, you're up.
Here's the game plan. I'm gonna come up behind this guy, and grab his knife arm and wrench it out of its socket.
Okay.
Brawling.
And should I activate Dragon? Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm gonna wrench his arm out of its socket.
Okay. So Dex plus Brawl to grab onto him.
Hell yeah. Okay, what are we looking at here? 2 successes out of 10 fucking dice.
Oh no.
Is there
Okay.
At least they weren't botches.
Well, no, I mean you got successes, so you do catch his arm. So strength. Your strength plus those 2 successes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh great, that's a terrible roll. That's 1 success.
Okay. Well he's gonna try and soak.
Yeah, I think he might get it. Just maybe.
Yes, he soaks.
I have a bad feeling I'm about to get stabbed very hard.
It's only poison. You'll be back later in the next life.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Is there
Yeah,
anything?
so let me see.
Because I can name.
There's no real way for you to have helped with that, simply because you are not close enough.
Could work further on putting the fire out by getting some of your loyal worshippers to be useful.
You could do that.
Why are we? Do we care about this church? Do we really care?
Glamour.
I know I'm wearing glamour.
All right. I know that nothing's more important than you.
Yeah.
You
You could try and deliver a rousing, inspirational speech to the monks who are currently bickering over which saint exactly you are, and try and alleviate some of the religious tension in the city.
I can do that because then if she wants to save the church, she can talk to them more.
Yeah.
I just have no reason to save the church. It's just a church to me. And you got some relics. That's good.
So give me charisma plus leadership. You could use intimidation if you wanted to terrify them.
Nah.
And because you you did successfully unleash, you are only looking for 5s now
Oh snap!
to succeed.
And this is good if I succeed, right?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Before I press the button. I got 6 successes. Whee.
Awesome.
Do you want me to say something to them?
Yeah, go for it.
I come as whichever saint or religious figure you are attracted to most in order to be as clear as possible in creating peace and tranquility and saving our relics. There, I added some of the churchiness.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just a religious figure.
Yeah, so they are now convinced that you're a manifestation of the Holy Spirit, which is why none of them see you in exactly the same way, because that is the intangible part of the Trinity. And so they start begging for forgiveness. And I assume you're like, the church, that's how you can
Yes.
do your penance. Yeah, so they start pitching in on the Bucket Brigade. The Dantain is not happy with this turn of events and starts screaming orders while he's fighting with the troll. But he's not really being listened to.
Oh no.
Asfa, you are up again.
Oh, yay. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? I'm not gonna.
It's because I looked at my my initiative loader and forgot that Rosa delayed her action.
Sorry. That was
So no, it's fine. It's my bad. Yeah, so now it is the Dantain's chance again, and yes, he's going to sort of pivot and try and stab Al Asfa in the gut with his knife.
Sounds about right.
Is Dex melee? He's good at this. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Oh no!
Run.
Would you like to make a defend action?
I would love
Faerie?
to.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, dodging. So, what are my options? Dodging and what?
Dodging would probably be your best option.
Okay, that's what Dex
so-
Athletics.
All right, so you could block, dodge, or parry. And so what you do would either be brawl, athletics, or melee.
Okay, so parrying would probably be my best
Okay.
be my best choice. So that's dex plus melee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not good. Okay, that's not bad. That's 4 successes. With the 10... When I first rolled it, I saw the 10s go, and a bunch of 1s. I was like, oh no. 10 dice. And nothing. Because it would have been 0 successes had those not been 10s.
Okay, so you got how many successes?
4.
Okay, so that reduces him down to 3 successes.
Ouch.
Yeah, so now he's gonna roll damage.
Oh boy.
We're just like,
Oh,
Rachel
that's...
has this look of glee in
yes!
her eyes.
Did you see the headband?
Yeah, I sure have.
I never thought it was real before.
Alright, so he has rolled 4 successes, which you may attempt to soak by rolling stamina.
That's okay. I got three dice in stamina. It's my worst physical stat, and that is wow, no successes.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Are you crippled then? Is that what it says? Bruised, hurt, injured, wounded, mauled? Is that how we decide?
Yeah, so he has managed to just disembowel you.
That's bad.
And you can feel the poison on the dagger start to burn.
Okay, how much can I fuck this guy up while I've still got the power in me to do so? Let's see.
Is that health though? Do we really only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10?
Yep.
Oof. Oof. Woof.
Okay.
So give me, Harry, give me another stamina roll at difficulty 7.
Oh great, what I'm good at. Oh boy, 3 dice. And no successes!
Okay.
I am either all luck or no luck. There's no okay rolls with me. It's garbage or great.
You are poisoned.
Yeah, this doesn't feel so good.
Nope.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He's gonna die. At least I'm gonna die soon, but he'll die first.
I hope you don't die. Okay.
Yeah, I hope you don't die too.
Zakea, you're up.
Okay, well, I was originally gonna run like hell, but I realized that certain somebody is planning on having a last stand. I think in a lot of ways I've succeeded my goal, which is to defend territory. And I've also managed to destroy hope in that I've annoyed the poor Red Cap and destroyed his hope of further damaging this glamour. So I'd say that I was successful as a character. I'm going to bravely engage in battle again, because with 2 of us, maybe that'll distract him. Either that or we'll get a TPK. And Rob will come back 2 games from now and be like, guys, why are you all pirates?
He's still Mercutio, we're all pirates.
So, rather than turning tail and running away, let's see, out of all the stuff I have on me, what would be the best way to go after him? I can't intimidate him, streetwise is not going to help. Basically, I have to do dexterity-themed attacks. What's the best way to use my dexterity against him?
Probably by stabbing him.
Okay, let us just stab him quickly.
Yes. You could
is
also use your Wayfair to just grab Al Aswa and book it.
I think I'm gonna do that.
No! I want to kill this guy.
I shall grab Alaspa and the bits of Alaspa and book it.
Can I resist this grab?
You really want to get us both killed? You can certainly do that.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. I may die, but I'm gonna try to kill this guy. Alaspa's fucking pissed now.
Okay. So, yes, you can do a roll-off of opposed strength brawl.
Zakea, I'm sorry, you're gonna lose this one.
But as you sort of so as Zakea goes to try and grab Al-Asfa, you you have this moment of like, oh, I want to kill this guy, and it's almost like the dreaming itself puts this question into your head: how does this protect Prince David?
Fuck.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. Well, there's a few ways. This guy's clearly a problem, clearly damaging the dreaming. If the dreaming is damaged, then he's hurt indirectly. This guy's a threat. It could be traced back home.
Really indirectly.
Yeah, really indirectly.
Right.
Fine. Another day, motherfucker. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
I'ma get you, Mr. Redcap.
Okay.
He's my boyfriend.
And your boyfriend's gonna get fucking murdered. I'm sorry.
My job to kill him. You can help me. So I'm going to do my best to get him out of there and book it with my 3 points of strength, being a tiny cat who's very sturdy, being the second time I've had to carry someone in the party, last time being over the river, if we remember that.
I'm not gonna help, but I'm not gonna resist. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I guess I'm getting dragged. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Holding my guts inside of me.
As they sizzle and
So-
bubble.
You feel a little disconsolate that you were not able to kill him, but as a troll, you also have a sense that, you know, if you had died directly defending Davith, that would have been honorable and keeping your oath,
Yeah.
and it's a good thing that you took the better part of valor right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the dreaming approves of your choice.
Good. I'm gonna get this guy.
Well, that's what
I
we can
bet you
do.
will.
Like, as I'm being dragged away, I'm just like,
Don't we have a meeting to go to?
giving him the stink eye.
Okay, so, Zakea, you've got, Alasfa and, like, a fireman's carry, probably.
Yeah.
Is it a cat?
Yes, I've got a gigantic person on this tiny woman.
My feet are, like, touching the ground in this fireman's carry.
And you're invoking your Wayfarer. I'm not gonna make you run for it, or roll for it, because this has gone, long enough. You're getting him out of the way. Rosa, you see this happening. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't want him to pursue.
So you do see him, start yelling at his monks to stop the bucket brigade. So his main goal appears to be destroying this church.
And he hasn't been hit by us at all, right?
I got some scratches onto him, and that's it. And he has a
yes,
little bit of a ding from a
Yeah.
knife.
Gotcha. So he's
Yeah.
basically at like full health.
Not full health, because, you know, he's got the blood pouring out of his mouth from his self-inflicted wound,
Right.
and then there's more blood on his face from what Zakea inflicted.
I'm contemplating the fact if I should now call him a devil and have the humans attack him.
That's good thinking.
I think I would like to do that. I think he's done here.
Okay, so because your unleashing has damaged the mists, the monks can see his redcap Fae mean, and so they see how every single tooth in his mouth is razor sharp. And they can see sort of like his sunken, perpetually hungry complexion, And like his cantrip was to call shadows to make himself seem scary, and that's still working. And they can see through that now. They can see through the mists to that. Uh, and so yeah, you can just sort of sick the crowd on him, and he's gonna have his hands full fighting off these zealots for enough rounds for you to get away.
Yeah, I wish they would also kill him, but I mean, I shouldn't say murder.
It's not
But
real
in
murder
general,
if he's beaten to death with non-cold iron weapons.
right.
And it's
I would
appropriate.
like to say protect the church from this devil. He needs to no longer be in this world.
Okay.
Send
Uh,
him home.
yep, they totally do that.
I like that.
Don't you have a meeting to go to at the library?
Yeah, I can go. I'll follow you guys. Is
Well,
there
I have to take Alaspa somewhere to get stitched up, but you could still go to your meeting.
the? I don't know if I would go to my meeting without you guys. In general, I don't know if there's something I could do. Is there any healers that were out and about with that? Should I grab a healer and bring him with me?
There's probably one if we go back to your court. There's got to be at least a Boggin who knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair assumption.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I would go without you guys. Because honestly, it was the assassin's connection initially, right?
No, they were talking to you because you were the leader of us.
Yes.
Okay. So the leader of like the vampires wants to
Or at
talk.
least someone's saying they are.
Yeah. Oh.
You can at least say a letter of "We'll talk to you later." Unfortunate stabbings.
All right. Yeah. I think that I definitely should bring the muscle to this meeting just in case.
That's fair.
Yeah. So if I could send one of these miraculously inspired people to go tell such and such at that church that we are that we will meet again in a few days.
Maybe not
Give me.
fanatical Christians to go talk to the vampire. I mean, you can, but
Yeah, either.
just ripped the ability to not see the supernatural easily off of.
I don't think I would know to do that to them.
So give me an intelligence. Intelligence plus Grimory.
Okay, I'm pretty smart. I'd be smart sometimes. I got 4 successes.
Okay.
Don't do what I thought I was going to do.
Yeah. So either they think that pretty much you can assume that if you send them a monk who has just been absolutely convinced that they've been visited by a physical manifestation of the Holy Spirit, the vampires might perceive that as a threat and react poorly, or they might think, oh, she's sending us a snack, and no one will ever see that poor monk again.
Yeah, he'd get my message out, but that wouldn't be too good for him, so I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, and because you have 4 successes, you remember someone commenting that vampires perceive weird meaning in everything. Like, everything is expected to be part of a secondary agenda. And so they will interpret you sending a monk in some way. You're not exactly sure how, but those are the 2 things that come immediately to mind.
Okay, well, I don't like assumptions, so I guess we'll go back to the freehold, and then I'll send maybe somebody who has a little.
Yes, you send like a Monday, like pay a little 12-year-old kid.
Send the jester. The Boggin can take the message for you.
Oh, you could also do that. You could also send a mime.
Mime.
Yes.
Bear.
The kid
And
definitely
Tom.
wants you to send a mime.
Yes.
That's funny.
I'll tell you, the mimes are the most vicious gang in Byzantium.
But yes, in general,
They just
I will
put people
definitely.
in invisible boxes and leave them to die.
There's no joke. It pointed an invisible box. I got in, and then I didn't know where I was. I couldn't see anything, and no one could hear me.
My cats liked boxes.
I do, but no one could hear me, and I couldn't get out because I couldn't see where it was.
Aw.
Okay, so mostly it's just that using these monks in particular as messengers would be inadvisable, but you can easily find way to convey to them something has come up and maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah, I will do that from the freehold then, because I feel like Alasva might just be like,
Bleed,
dying.
bleed, bleed.
Yeah, like he's holding his intestines in, so we maybe need to handle that
Yeah,
first.
it's
Oh,
not
he's
great.
handling them. That's the problem.
Stop
I
touching
mean,
that.
the good news is that none of you were actually injured by cold iron, so you can very easily heal.
We're good.
It'll buff out.
The poison? Will the poison buff out? I feel like the poison's
Yes,
not buffing
because
out.
it's not cold iron.
Yeah, but
So-
it's poison.
Stop being a baby, Alasva. Jeez. Rub some dirt in it.
It's his first time getting poisoned. This has never happened to him before in his line of work.
Ah.
Yeah, this is like my 20th time being poisoned.
You're like, you know what this is, you know what this does.
And it fucking sucks.
He says that he's gonna turn blue for 48 hours and vomit out all his neurons.
Okay, so you do manage to take Al-Asfa back to the freehold. He does not bleed out, and you do have the poor bullied Boggin is able to patch you up, and he can pretty much cast enough cantrips to make sure you're stable. Although it will take you a little while to heal.
Sounds about right.
That's
So
okay. If he takes too long or botches any rolls, I'll hit him.
Yeah,
you took
That'll make it better.
How many levels of damage?
A bunch. 3, right?
I had 3 to begin with, but I took no additional damage, but I'd taken 3 from the fire.
Okay. So it will take Al-Asfa a week to heal back up to normal.
Oh boy.
It will take Zakea 3 months.
What?
Burns are bad news.
But like, she's still cool, right? She can still come with us.
Yeah, it's sure, the Boggin can heal your burns so that you can also heal within a week.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So, is there anything else like them wise we need to take care of? Because I didn't get hurt. I just got a little too glittery.
Well,
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to fence these 3 icons.
You definitely can. So,
As long as they're sold to someone who appreciates art. And in the
So-
meantime, I'll use them to decorate my bedroom. I mean, nest, but
so over the course of the next couple weeks, rumor just burns through this city like wildfire that the Holy Spirit manifested to save one of the burning churches. And pretty much the monks involved have made a permanent peace with each other. and they are talking about folding themselves into a single order, which is like almost unheard of. So who knows if it will last, but that is what they're talking about. And so for Zakea, you have icons saved from that very church. They go for a lot of money.
Yay, all the mime murdering money.
Yes.
All right, so with my pile of money, I'm going to drop it in front of Alasfa's sickbed and ask, is this enough to smother mimes?
It is enough money that you could buy up to resources 5 if you wanted.
So surely that's enough money to get some mimes smothered.
I'm like lethargic, feverish, recovering from poison, and I'll just look at this pile and be like, yeah, that's enough for me to kill a mime for you.
Mimes, plural.
I'll kill some mimes.
Although it's probably better if we spend this on fixing the Navy, but...
Yeah, that's probably a better thing. That's probably what Alice would do. Kill a couple mimes, fix the Navy.
Okay. You could definitely do that.
Scourge the mimes.
But only look for mimes who deserve it. Maybe pickpocket. Well, pickpockets don't deserve
The
to be
mimes
murdered,
here
but...
are vicious, I'm telling you.
A group of mimes tying people up with an invisible rope.
Yes.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe it's chimerical rope.
Yeah.
Maybe she's got a point. Maybe there aren't any mimes in the city and you spend a fruitless week tracking around trying to find mimes to murder.
Yeah, were mimes even a thing back then?
Are we
I
in
mean,
Paris?
Panda has wanted them to be part of her character arc, so there are definitely something akin to mimes wandering in Constantinople right now.
Or my character is lying because she's incapable of speaking the truth.
That's true.
And since she's been explicitly asking him to smother mimes, there mustn't be any mimes to smother.
Yeah. Or... yeah, I guess. Or there's some mimes who are being smothered who you want me to save or something, I don't know.
Yes, perhaps this ends with you rescuing the asphyxiation mime cult.
Is this the same time as the geishas? Did she get confused?
No, there's no geishas right now. That's going to take a little while.
Okay, I'm like, what time period is it closed? I know they're across the world, but...
Geishas are going to be a while from now.
There are probably proto-geishas right now.
Yeah, geishas came up during the Heian period, yeah?
Back in the era of the courtesans, and the courtesans would be the entertainers, and then they banish them all off to the floating world, and the geisha take over that. Geisha are considerably more historically relevant, recent.
Yeah. It's 1400s, right? The Heian period.
Yeah.
It's 1200s right now.
Okay. So 1200s now, Heian period. Okay, 200 years. We can
Yeah.
wait.
Okay. All right. Well, so with that tangent aside, I'll have to throw in a geisha now at some point.
I
Not
love
now.
the historical arguments. I love it. I'm just over
I
here.
know what it'll be if we ever do a Japanese episode.
Hell yeah.
I'd be very excited.
I know what I'd be if we did one. I'd be a samurai, 100%, because that's what trolls are, period.
Either that or I'm stuck being a Buddhist monk.
Yeah, Changeling is really interesting in that there's like 3 different subgroups of changelings who all pretty much have their own rule sets and cosmology, and the Xian, the Asian changelings, are one of those groups.
Mm.
The rules changelings.
Is it like Vampires of the East type of different rules, or like just...
Well, it doesn't suck the way Quaijin suck.
You don't like having to count grains of rice?
They made a very strong effort. I forget what the name of the book is, but they did make a very strong effort to adhere to accurate Chinese mythology.
That's good.
But I have not read any critiques. It might just be that they are less well known than the Quaijin.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I should probably not disparage.
Shit talk other Onyx Path products.
Yes.
I
Although,
was going to say, if it came from the 90s / early 2000s, that's a really big difference than disparaging something that came out last year.
yeah, this is old. They're both old.
Yeah, if it's old, then it's not disparaging. It's providing appropriate historical critique for material that should be updated with more first, like, primary sources.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
so the thing about the Xian is that they are mostly Chinese, so I would have to do a lot of work to figure out how to
No, we
Japanese
don't have to go to
changelings.
Japan.
Okay,
No,
thank you.
Yeah, we don't have
take
to,
it
don't
Japan.
worry.
We're
We
going to
understand we're
Pirates
in
next.
Europe.
Although
From
Chinese and
Pirates-
Japanese history are hopelessly intertwined, so, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway,
Sorry, and
back to
Yeah,
Constantinople.
this is on that's on me again. There we
we
go.
got a bunch of history nerds in the same room. It's a problem.
Yes.
And someone who likes to strike the conversation.
Yep.
So, Asfa, you are bedridden for a while just to get the poison out of your system, to heal from your stab wounds. Zakea, same thing. You're probably like hospital roommates.
Oh, poor Alasfa.
Yeah, once I'm okay enough to, like, walk on my own, I'll, like, try to make sure that, like, Zakea is healthy and comfortable and not, you know, doing stuff that'll make the situation worse.
Not making anything worse. I gave you a preposterous amount of money to smother mines.
No, you did, but I'm worried about you knocking over some thing of hot water onto yourself or something.
And then expiring?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make sure the cat doesn't knock over too much.
Currently wearing the cone of shame.
Yeah.
Ye old cone of shame.
Yes, so she won't chew her stitches.
Yep.
And being very mad that it's the Boggin who's capable of looking after her. Like giving her the I meant this to happen face.
I would definitely be visiting and making sure they were okay. But
Yeah, if you guys want to roleplay that out,
Yeah.
It's
okay, if you want me to.
Sure, why not?
I mean, I'm not gonna make you.
Okay.
I was
Lord
like,
of the Freehold! Don't help me! A terrible Boggin has locked me into a cone of shame!
again,
It is
We're
for
gonna-
your own good.
we're gonna keep you there. Just I'm glad you look so great in that though. You look so
Ow!
cool. Yeah, it's great for you. Other people can pet you without risk of biting. I think I try to pet her, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm still nervous.
Even the Boggin is petting me now! This is the worst!
But that's not petting; it's giving you medication.
Yeah.
He doesn't
So
have fear of me!
so I feel like this is a good stopping point. I know it's a little bit early, but we are down a player.
Okay.
Unless there's any other discussions you want to have with each other.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Like, did I affect them in any way? I think I would just ask if they got seen or anything.
They would have witnessed what happened, but they would not necessarily have been. So you would have been a little bit caught up in the unleashing. But this is already your freehold head, whom you hold in respect, and you know enough about the dreaming and the mists to know, okay, Rose is great. She's not the Holy Spirit made manifest.
Yeah.
When I'm ambulatory, she may have me climbing on her the same as I climb on everyone else.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
Getting cat hair off of your clothing.
Oh, got you. Great.
Ow. No, you wanted her loyalty.
I did. I wanted her to finally like me so good. Yeah.
Ow. Cat hair everywhere.
Yes.
Cool. So we can bring this to an end right now, and we will pick up next week with everyone finally healthy and in a good condition to go meet the vampires.
Wow, I can't wait to get fucked up again.
I'm super glad I didn't go alone. I'm like, no way, they're gonna kill me.
They would not have killed you. Other stuff might have happened. They would not have killed you.
Ooh, and I missed out. We're good.
Anyway, thank you all for playing. Uh, thank you all, Twitch audience, for watching. And so at the end of the night, we like to go around in a circle and talk about who we are and what we're up to. And let's start this time with Harry.
Okay, I'm Harry. You can find me on youtube.com/salubricat. I make weekly videos for my series Controlled Chaos, which is a Wrath and Glory actual play. Rachel was on it, got killed, and might be on it soon because my players practically mutinied without Rachel there because they really like her.
You need to upload that episode already.
It's uploaded, yeah?
Is it?
I think so. I generally upload like right after we record.
No, I've been checking.
Oh, here, I'll send you a link. Also, Saratoga by Night podcast is on hiatus, but season 3 coming soon. What else am I doing? Oh, yes, next week, here 4 to 6 p.m. Thursday, on twitch.tv/The Onyx Path is the final episode of Little Brook Reunion, which is what got me involved with World of Darkness and well, not World of Dark, but like with the Onyx Path and all this stuff. And there's some great people there, and a lot of work's been put into it. You should check it out. It's great. And what else? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I'm Twitter, Harry_Wyckoff, and I think that's it, but there's probably more that I'm forgetting. Who cares? I'm doing too much.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you at the end, just in case. Panda, how about you? What you up to? What do you want to promote?
Well, for Canada at Midnight, the soft launch for historical games for the Dark Ages Chronicle is starting up on the 1st of June. So if you're interested in playing, including if you're not near a Canada at Midnight domain, now extending into the United States, you can participate in our online domain, a good way to get your vampire on in medieval environment while you're sitting out the quarantine. We have our virtual domain, Northern Winds, is having a game. You can find more information on our Facebook page, Canada at Midnight, via Facebook, or you can go to our website, canadaatmidnight.com. And as usual, I always have my Instagram, which is mentioned in my handle, @Vepples, where you can find a selection of pictures of me looking ridiculous and also my pandemic pinups.
Which are really nice.
It's amazing what you can do with good lighting.
And Tori, how about you? What are you up to? What would you like to promote?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Tori Clark. I also do another game with Rachel that's on Plastic Age Plays, which is Scarred Lands, which is fun, D&D wise. I do Bells of Fury with the player who is absent today, which is Rob Fury. I was the Victory Bell, he's the Rob Fury, and we do different little like skits and comedy stuff. We'll have new stuff coming up soon. I do a lot of podcasts on there too that are anime based. And I also do a podcast that is with my Twitter now. My Twitter is @ToriClark_Boss Mode. And Boss Mode Initiated is a podcast that is really for self-help and just, turning the key to wanting to be a better person and successful and whatever that means to you. It means happiness to me. So
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm your storyteller. I am Rachel. Rob could not be with us because he is cheating on us with a different Twitch channel called, appropriately enough, Dragon Humpers. I'm told this is a very lewd D&D game, so you should go check him out once you're done with this show, but be warned, I'm told it's definitely mature audiences only. And we miss Rob and can't wait for him to come back. As for me, let me see, what am I up to? There is, if you want more Changeling, the Changeling live rules are currently in development. I know this for sure because I edit for them. Yay! No more C page XX. And also because there is, we've got some crowdfunding going on. Check us out at bynightstudios.com. It is going to be a really awesome product. We're also experimenting with LARP via Discord. It's working out pretty well, so come check that out too. Like Tori said, come check out our Scarred Land game. That's going to be at Plastic Age Plays. It's a lot of fun. And I'm going to be on a Legend Lore Pugmire crossover game. which should be starting up next month. That will be another short run thing. It's going to be really cool. Legend lore looks amazing. I can't wait. And that's pretty much everything. Did you think of anything else, Harry?
No, but I think I know. Are you referring to the episode after you got your head blown off, or?
I mean, all I can see is episode 9 on
Yeah,
your YouTube
Episode
channel.
8 is the one, I think, where your head gets blown off.
I know. I'm waiting for the one after that.
Oh, episode 10, yeah. There was an error uploading, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was there for episode 8. I know exactly what happens. I just want to watch the fallout now.
Alright. Yeah, episode 9 is... Did you watch episode 9?